Hello everybody, welcome to GIS Pathshala grade 9. Now today we are going to start the civics, political science. Now chapter 2 is constitutional design. See, we noted in the previous chapter that in a democracy the rulers are not free to do what they like. See, in democracy the rulers are not free to do what they like. There are certain basic rules that the citizen and the government have to follow. There are the basic rules that the citizens and the government have to follow. All such rules together are called the constitution. See, all such rules together are called the constitution. Means in simple language, very common language, constitution means a type of rule book. But suppose in school also we are making some of the rules. You are going to school, and in school also suppose the principal wants that some rules should be followed, but that rule should be designed properly and that rule should be followed in properly, that should be there. So like that the rules are there, that is counted as constitution. But somebody should make the design properly, the rule should be written. So those things we are going to see in this chapter. The lesson deals with the word constitution as a whole. The example of South Africa with respect to apartheid is explained. The period in which Indian constitution was made is discussed. The key feature of Indian constitution and are discussed. See, these are the things in are there in this chapter. Now, what is constitution? The basic rules that the citizen and the government have to follow are called the constitution. The constitution is the supreme law of the country. The constitution determines the rights of citizen, the power of government, and how the government should function. Six, the constitution determines the rights of citizens, power of government, and how the government should function. These are the things in constitution. Now, one recent instance means some example of designing constitution for a democratic state is that of South Africa. See, recently one country fought for the democracy and it designed the rules and regulation, that is the South Africa, and how they struggle. They struggle against apartheid. Now see, what is apartheid? Apartheid is a refer to the policy of discrimination on the basis of race and skin color. See, on the basis of race and skin color in South Africa, there was vast different white and black color. So that, and on the basis of the skin color, discrimination was there. It was counted as apartheid. See, in Africa was also like India. Africa was under the British colonial rule. Africa में भी British colonial rule था. So what happened? Britishers were obviously fair white color skin, and the native African people were black color. And during those time, many people from India also going to Africa, migrated to Africa. Those were also counted in non-white. Means white means all the Britisher and white skin people, and non-white means the native people of Africa and other who migrated from India. Those are also counted in non-white. So now what type of discrimination was there, that we are going to see. Now see main features of apartheid. The apartheid system was particularly oppressive for the blacks. They were forbidden for living in white areas. See, black people cannot live in white people area. They could work in white areas only if they had a permission. See, if black people had a permission, then only he can or she can work in the area of white people. Now, there were separate school, universities, separate shopping centers, separate coaches in the train. You see, you just imagine. See, all things were separate for white people and black people. Marriage between two persons belonging two races were a criminal offense. Suppose one white person and a black person want to get married, then it was not possible, and that was counted as a criminal offense. There were restriction on movement from one place to another place. They cannot go from one place to another place. Non-white said no vote. Means black people has no voting right also. The policy of apartheid denied human rights to the non-white. See now segregation. Segregation means totally separation. How the segregation is there? Train, buses, taxis, hotels, hospitals, schools, and colleges, libraries, cinema halls, theaters, beaches, swimming pool, public toilets, all separate for the white and black. You imagine total all things were separate for white and black. This was called segregation. See, even the public toilets are different from black and white. Segregation, they could not even visit the church where white worshipped. See, we are saying that God is one, but for worshipping God also, where white people were going, black people were not allowed to go for the worshipping also. Black could not form association to protest against the terrible treatment, and black could not form any association also to protest against such type of things were happening with the black people, but they cannot make a group or association, and they cannot fight against the this type of treatments. Now continuously things are going on like that, black and white, and this type of segregation was there. But the one thing is there in our mind, that sometimes something happens, no, always the things were not same. Sometimes something happen and the things might be changed. Of course, always the same things not be there. In 1910, the African National Congress was formed, which aimed at establishing the non-racial democratic South Africa. What they aimed at non-racial democratic South Africa means the government in South Africa would be a democratic government, but with non-racialism. No racialism means all the people together were there, should be there in the government. The movement was intensified in 1950s. In 1960, the African National Congress was banned and the leaders jailed. See what happened? The UN commanded the policy of South Africa, condemned the policy of South Africa. By the end of 1980s, the international isolation of the government of South Africa was completed. With the begin the process of ending the apartheid. With it began the process of ending of apartheid. And the end of apartheid came. The ban on the African National Congress was lifted and its leaders released. See, previously when the African National Congress started all this movement for non-national democratic government, they put a ban on this and the leaders were arrested. But now the ban on the African National Congress was lifted and its leaders released. After that, negotiations between African National Congress and South African government started for forming a new constitution. See, now negotiations started between African National Congress and South African government for starting a new constitution which would give all South African the one right to vote. Right to vote. They will give South African the right to vote. See, previously the white people only have the right of voting. Black people were not getting the right of voting. But now they all will get the voting right. In April 1994, elections were held in South Africa as per the new provisions. See, as per the new provisions, all the things happened, and in April 1994, elections were held in South Africa as per the new provisions. As per the new provisions, all new according to the new pattern, what they discussed according to the new things, the elections held. The African National Congress won with the thumping majority and formed the non-racial democratic government. African National Congress won. Finally, at the midnight of 26 April 1994, the new national flag of the Republic South Africa was unfurled, making the newly born democracy in the world. And finally, on 26 April 1994, they unfurled the newly born democracy in the world. So they unfurled the flag of the Republic of South Africa. And with the newly born democracy in the world, with the now there was no racialism. See, like that, the African people fought for all these things against the racialism. And what happened during that, black people were there, but some of the good white people were also in their support that these things were not good. See, the party that ruled through oppression and the party that led the freedom struggle sat together to draw up a constitution. All together they formed the constitution It gave to its citizens the most extensive right available in any country, and they got all the right. And at last, the black people also told like that whatever happened with us, we cannot remember, we cannot keep all the things in mind, and we have nothing with the white people, but we want now proper constitution. We want the proper equal right. Other things we don't want. We don't want to do any wrong things with the white people also, like that the black people also told. The constitution makes it clear that in search for a solution to the problems, nobody should be excluded, no one should be treated as a demon, everyone should become the part of the solution, whatever they might have done or represent in the past. See, the constitution make it clear that the in search for solution to problem, for any for solution of any problem, nobody should be excluded. All can take part in that. No one should be treated as demon. Everybody should become the part of solution. Whenever any problem is there, everybody should become the part of solution, whatever they might have done or represent in the past. See, whatever anybody has done in the past, forget about the past, and presently all are equal, like that we should start our new constitution, they told. A remarkable constitution was made where they forgot past sufferings, sought cooperation of all races, which makes South Africa based on equality, democratic values, and social justice. See, all they forgot what happened in past, but as a new constitution, it was based on equality. It is based on equality, democratic values, and social justice. New constitution of Africa based on equality, democratic values, and social justice. Nelson Mandela, the Gandhi of South Africa. See, now one person played very important role. That is the Nelson Mandela. That was the Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was one of the most able, efficient, and far-sighted leader of African National Congress. When the African National Congress started movement, Nelson Mandela was there as one of the leader. It was under his leadership that the struggle against apartheid reached its climax. Climax means at the top. Now people are very eager, people are ready to do anything for this racialism. So under his leadership, the struggle for against apartheid, the movement reached the climax. See, this is the picture of Nelson Mandela, and he has written one of the autobiography. His autobiography name is The Long Walk to Freedom. He struggled very much. I am showing in the next these slides how he struggled, how much time he spent in prison only. Due to participation in the movement against apartheid, he was sentenced to life imprisonment in 1964. See, just you think, he spent the next 28 years in prison. Means in 1992, he came out of the prison. Means 1964. And 28 years he was in the jail. In the 90s, due to activities of the African National Congress and the support it got from other countries of the world, South African regime was completely isolated from the world. See, South Africa got support from the world also. In order to create favorable atmosphere, Nelson Mandela was released in 1990. In 1994, the first democratic election were held and Nelson Mandela was elected the president of South Africa. See, the first election in South Africa held in 1994 and Nelson Mandela was elected as the president of South Africa. As we have seen in the previous slide that African National Congress won, and they made Nelson Mandela as the president of South Africa. See, now we have seen how the South Africa, the people struggle for this, and the Long Walk to Freedom is a autobiography of Nelson Mandela. He wrote how he struggled. See, 28 years was not a small little bit of time. So long time he spent in jail. But then also, because of his good deeds and whatever he thought he did for his country, the country made him the president of South Africa. Now further we will see this is the present thing. See, in 1994 means not so 100 years back. See, in 1994 how South Africa struggle finished and how they got the constitution and they made the design of the constitution. After this, now we are going to see about the constitution of India. How we framed our constitution, what type of design is there in our constitution. Thank you.